Alright, hey guys, OFD checking in today, and if you watch my videos, I just did a video yesterday. I'll let you know that I would be bringing you another Spinnaker watch, and it's another watch from the Cahill lineup that Spinnaker has out there, kind of in their vintage divers style watches. And so today, this is what they're calling their mid-size Cahill. In the background there, if you guys have not watched the video that I just did on that watch, that is the full-size Cahill, a little bit fancier watch, higher grade lume and stuff like that, so definitely go back and watch the video on that one. But this watch is really nice because it's perfect for the people out there that just really don't want to wear a like a 43mm watch, which that one is. So this one is the Spinnaker SP5042-01. Okay, this is what they're calling their mid-size series watch. Go ahead and set the watch down there for just a second. Actually, I'll go ahead and zoom in there so you guys can get a little bit of a view of that. Really nice looking 38mm watch. Now inside the box we get with this, you get the hang tag, which I've pulled off, which of course gives you the reference number, like I said, SP5042-01. You also get your international warranty card from Spinnaker. All Spinnaker watches come with a 2-year international warranty, and then also here in the box you get your instruction manual for it. So nicely done, simply packaged on this model, not nearly as elaborate as the big model there, the full-size model. But, a little bit of difference here. If you guys go back and watch the video of the 42mm watch, obviously a bigger watch, but what's funny is the indices on this 38mm are a lot bigger. They're, I don't know, about a quarter size larger than the indices on the other one, so that, like maybe 15 to 25% larger, so pretty neat. This watch is running a Seiko 24 jewel movement in comparison to the Miyota on the other model. Most likely an NH35 variant or something like that. It is hacking, and it is a hand windable movement, which is kind of nice. The full-size model is running a Miyota, which you can't hand wind, but it is not hacking. So it's kind of nice that this one you can actually hack the movement. So as you guys see there at the 3 o'clock position, it does have the date window as you would on the NH35 movement from Seiko. Very nicely done. All of these indices on this watch, if I can get this to focus, there's a lot of shiny surfaces on this watch, so I have trouble focusing sometimes. But as you guys can see, they're the applied indices with the chromed outer ring on them, look very good. And like the full-size model, you do have the lightly textured dial, kind of that rough 60s vintage look textured dial there. Very nicely done. This watch does have lume on the indices and the hands. Now it is not nearly as bright. I call this like standard lume, okay? It glows as good as a lot of other Spinnaker watches, but it's not really spectacular and super bright like the lume on the full-size model. That's using a C3. I'm not exactly sure what type of lume they're using on here, but it does glow. I'll go ahead and put a lume shot at the end, as I always do, and it works well. It works well for what the watch is. So this watch is 100 meters water resistant, so not a true diving watch or anything like that. Really shouldn't be used for any kind of true diving, but good for water sports, good for water activity and stuff like that. You're not going to really have a problem with it for that. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off the Spinnaker pillow, which has their sale logo on there and stuff like that, so we can get a better look at this watch. So 316L stainless steel is used in the design of this watch. Now, as you can see, as I turn the watch here, we do have polished surfaces here underneath the bezel and along the top. Very well done, very nicely done, as well as their brush. This is kind of a standard Spinnaker brushing they do here, this downward brushing here, and it always looks really well. I think pretty much all the watches I have from Spinnaker have that really nice brushing on the side of the case. They're kind of a standard thing they do. The crown on this watch, which of course does not have crown guards, and it's something I'm really coming to like on watches, is that lack of a crown guard. This crown does have the Spinnaker logo, the sail there, as you guys can see. Very good knurling on this crown, makes it simple and easy to use. It is a screw down crown, even though this is only 100 meters water resistant. It really has a lot of the features of a true diver on it. So go ahead and screw this guy back in there. You can feel it winding as you screw it back in. And it screws down nice and tight there. Okay. 120 click bezel on this watch. Very, very well done. Very much like the other Cahill that I reviewed yesterday. Very tight. Works really good. Now this bezel does not have the loom like the full-size model does. So it is not a loomed bezel, but it does have the crystal over the outside of the bezel, which give it this really nice retro, shiny look. You know, I think kind of harkening back to like Blancpain and stuff like that in the old 50 fathoms and stuff like that. So very, very cool watch. You know, let me go ahead and open this strap. Now I will say on the larger size, they are using their waterproof leather on there. Now this is a genuine leather strap, so before you take this watch in the water or do any kind of swimming or anything like that, you probably do want to take it off of this genuine leather strap here. But going ahead and taking a look at this Seiko movement, as you guys can see, they've done a really beautiful decorating on the rotor for this watch. Not just your standard you know, coloring or a logo on there. Guys, forgive me, the F-22s or whatever are flying out of the Air Force Base not too far away and making a little bit of noise. But check that out, guys. I mean, it is, that's a beautiful movement. It really is. Automatic movement, it says there on the back. Gives you the reference number, the SP5042, water resistance to 100 meters, and all stainless steel construction. So, you know, if you guys don't like to wear a large watch, a full-size watch, go ahead and take a look at the Spinnaker Cahill in the mid-size variant. I think you're really getting a lot of watch for your money. I think they did a lot of good things with this watch. It just a little bit different too. There's a few subtle differences from the full-size model that honestly, you know, would be kind of nice to own them both. Now, if you guys go to the Spinnaker website, which I always have a link in my bio, or I will put a link below in this video, as well as a link to the full-size model review. But if you guys use the code OFD30 at checkout, and I will put that down below on the screen here, if you guys use OFD30 at checkout, you will receive 30% off this watch, which is a great deal. This watch, being that it's smaller and water resistance and the lack of loom, is quite a bit less. The MSRP on this one is $230 US. Compared to the $410 asking price for the full-size model. So another deal there is you can get this watch for quite a bit less money. Plus, adding to that 30% discount really makes this watch a winner, you know, in my book. So, guys, go over to the Spinnaker website. Stick around because I will be putting a loom shot here, and you can see this watch on the wrist at the very end of the video. But go over to Spinnaker and take a look at what they have there. You can use that OFD30 code, to be honest with you, on any watch at their website that you see there, and it'll work. You'll get 30% off it. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for tuning into the OFD channel. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, so it's earlier in the morning out here, so I actually have to search for some sunlight to get on the dial of this watch. So let it sit here for a second, get a little charge on it, and we'll see how this Cahill reacts. Okay, let's give it a whirl. So there it is, guys. You know, good loom. Not super bright like the full size, but it definitely has decent loom on it. All right, guys, thanks.